Welcome to Bleach Mill. Today I'm here just a short distance away from Penrith in the village of Eamont Bridge to show you this superb family home. Now this is a very large property. It sits in grounds of around 4 acres and offers the buyer the chance to have their own idyllic country life. The current owners have got a stable, they've got an area for a pony menage, they've got a paddock which has got some river frontage, and you've got all these grounds and garden space that you can see behind me. It's approached via a private driveway, so it's very rural yet very accessible. Within a few minutes you can walk into Penrith town centre, you can the lakes within a few more minutes, and you've got very good amenities close by. The home itself has been lovingly renovated from the main house and extended over the years into the barns to create a courtyard shape to the rear. Now this has been completed to a really high standard, so this property is not to be missed. Internally the fixture and fittings are all of a very high standard. You've got a huge number of rooms, so I've counted about 4 or 5 bedrooms, but each of these rooms have got further flexible use, and again we've got a similar number of reception spaces, so this property can be configured in whichever way that you would need it to be. If you're looking for a home which is a substantial family home, if you're looking for a property that maybe can generate you an income by Airbnb or renting out parts of it, then this again would work. It's a very flexible property. Now I'm going to take you out and show you the street scene first of all, show you the approach, and then we'll go in and explore what this home can offer you. But just panning around, you can see we have got some beautiful countryside and river frontage, an idyllic location. Okay, so I've just brought you halfway down the driveway so you can see where the land extends to. So the private driveway starts a little bit further down there, and as you can see we've got this paddock to the side here, and then further land beyond the fence there. So we go as far as the River Eamont, and as we come around you can see that this home is quite significant. As you come up the driveway, we've got a tree lined driveway on one side, we've got the land on the other, we've even got a little tree house in the corner there as well. You've got a really idyllic setting. So the current vendors use this property as a large Airbnb, so they let it out to groups of people. So they've set up things like the play area there, we've got some raised vegetable beds, we've got some nice terraces to the side and to the rear and in the courtyard itself. So this offers you lots and lots of opportunities, whatever you're looking for. There's a nice area of garden just to the side here, and a small orchard as you can see that we've just walked past there. So really super approach. So as we come up to the house, I'm going to take you into the main house first of all, and then show you how it extends through. You'll see that all the fixtures and fittings are completed to a really high standard, and this home is completely ready to move into. So if you're driving up here, you've got plenty of space for parking. You've got a nice decked area to the side here, and you can see the house is very private. And this is the main frontage, so we've got a really good looking home here. And then we've got the barn to the right hand side, which we'll explore as we go into the house. So the left hand side we've got a tennis court, and then we've got further terraces round to the left hand side there as well. So I'm going to take you into the house first of all, take you in through the main entrance. However, if you were living here you may use an alternative entrance, which I'll explain in a second. So this, as you can see, is a super space. Really high ceilings, nice feature archway and a staircase leading up to the first floor. So you've got lovely features, wooden panelling, beautiful wooden floor throughout. Now, in this first part of the house, we've got a room to the left here, which is being currently configured as a bedroom. It's a ground floor bedroom, but again, it could be a very large sitting room if you're looking for space. But please look at the rooms all independently, because there's so many different uses for each of these rooms. When you get to the end, you'll see exactly what I mean. So bedroom or large reception room. We've got a storage cupboard just under the stairs there, and then we come around the corner here into the second reception room in the main house. So again, lots of original features. We've got the nice window shutters, nice original space, and the vendors are using this as a games room or a playroom for a teenager. So very good proportions. Then I'm going to now take you up into the main part of the house. Now the house does extend on and on and on, but I'll show you this side of the house first of all. So we're coming up a staircase. which has got this lovely feature window. Halfway up the stairs, we've got a doorway which leads us into a really modern and contemporary shower room, which has also got a freestanding bath and these beautiful tiles here. So nice white suite and a walk-in shower there. Got a little glimpse there of a courtyard to the rear, but we'll see that a little bit later on. There's lots to show you. So then we're going to go back up the staircase, and we've got 3 bedrooms on this level. So the first bedroom is this one to the right hand side, and you've got a really large double room, very high ceilings, nice and light room, and we've also got a shower room in here as well, so we've got ensuite facilities. Then bedroom number 2 is this one here. So another good sized room, configured as a twin, but great proportions, nice window shutters again, and lots of space. Now I'm whizzing through this house because there's so much to show you. This is bedroom number 3, another really good sized double room, and a nice bay window with window shutters overlooking the countryside to the front there. Now this room also has the benefit, if you're looking for maybe a nursery or a really beautiful dressing room, then we've got this extra room here which comes down some steps. And the vendors, because they're using this as an Airbnb, are just using it for storage, for cots and linen and things. But you've got a great additional space here. So potentially another bedroom or a fabulous dressing room. Potentially maybe even an ensuite if you're looking for another ensuite. But we do have lots of bathrooms here, so you maybe don't need any more. So your own chance to put a stamp on this particular room and use that room for whatever you're looking. So then coming back down the stairs, this is the main house. So we've got lots of space here. You can see it's all very well presented. You've got some beautiful spaces, lovely features. We're then going to go through into what was the barn. So as we come through, the flooring changes from wooden to this lovely stone, and we come into the kitchen space. So this has got a really lovely traditional feel. We've got the fabulous beams. We've got a nice bespoke fitted kitchen with a complimentary work surface. You've got an oil-fired Aga and an additional electric Aga there as well. And spaces which are really sociable. Lots of storage, space for the freestanding fridge freezer there, and a nice window seat. Now, if I was living here and I was to park in the parking area, I'd probably use this door as my main door, so I'd come into the kitchen. But you've got options here. So a fabulous kitchen space. Before we go into the dining room, I'm just going to take you back and show you that you do actually also have a door out to the courtyard and a door into this wet room. So again, a really good sized bathroom with lots of original features, and just features like this wall here where we've kept some exposed stone. The vendors have really thought about this property and done it in keeping with the age of the house, of the barn, and also just giving it a really contemporary yet traditional feel. So back in the kitchen, we're coming down a couple of steps and we're coming into a really impressive dining room. So dual aspect windows on both sides and a dual aspect wood burning stove there, but plenty of room here for a very large dining table. And then we extend through into yet another reception room. So this is really cosy, really homely, but it's huge. You've got a fabulous wooden floor and a bespoke fitted staircase which leads us up to a mezzanine level, which we'll go up shortly. But this is a great addition. There's space for a study here, and as I pan back around, I just want to show you just how big this room really is. We've got some big piece of furniture and a super space. It's a very sociable house, this one. So then what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take you up the staircase, which you can see is beautiful. It's really handmade. It's very high quality, onto a mezzanine level where we can use the space. Again, it's very flexible. The vendors have got a snug here. We've got a window and a Juliet balcony which overlook out to the river and down to the stables and to the land there. So an idyllic place to sit and read a book or just watch the world go by. And then this is the mezzanine level on the first floor. So plenty of space here all the way round, and just looking down on the lounge there. And then further living space on here as well. So this potentially could be utilised as another bedroom if you wanted to partition it off slightly. But again, there's so much space here. It's very, very flexible. And then from here, we come along the hallway into another bedroom, another good sized double, which is a great space. Nice vaulted ceiling again with the beams. And then into another bathroom. So again, you can see everything's been completed to a really high standard. You've got this beautiful tiling behind the shower, nice wooden window ledges, beamed ceiling, and window seats throughout the house. So there's so much space. I know I keep saying this, but there really is. So this is another part of the house, which is great. So we're effectively not split because it just is a substantial home, but there are various different parts. So if you're wanting guests to stay in one side and you wanted to live in the other, then this works really, really well. Equally, if you wanted to throw lots of parties, as we come through this study area, we come into a recently added conservatory space. Now this is filled with light, so this is another great place to sit. We're currently looking out onto the stable, which we'll see when we go outside, and then onto the inner courtyard. So you can see here a nice sheltered spot, perfect to enjoy your morning coffee or your afternoon, and just sit in very sheltered space. But just look at the size of this room. Beautiful glass ceiling, glass on both sides, and a lovely wooden effect flooring. And that extends round, because this house just keeps on going, into a games room and a bar. So from here, we can host lots of parties. It would be great as a teenage den, great as a sociable place. We've got this space here, which has bifold doors which go out onto the patio terrace. And then we've got the bar space behind here. We've got a sink behind there too. So great active bar, and then a cloakroom down here. We've also got space in the cupboard here for sort of a utility room space. We've got wardrobe, washing machine. And then above this space, we've got loft hatch access. Now this is a pull down ladder, which takes us to another room, which again has got flexible options. The vendors currently use it as storage, but it expands the length of this room here. And there's potential there for conversion into another bedroom if you wanted to, because there's no shortage of space here. We'll go outside and have a little look in a second, but this is a great terrace area which overlooks the tennis courts as well. So this is a real sociable side to the house. We've got the historic side, we've got the barn conversion, and then we've got the party side. So a fabulous property. You're getting a lot of house here for the price. So I'm going to take you now back outside. I want to explore the outside space because, again, that doesn't disappoint. We've got some great grounds separated into lots of different sections. And I'm just going to take you out through the kitchen door, first of all. So coming out the kitchen, you remember this is where we came down the driveway here. This is the gravel parking area and the terrace, and that's where we went in the front door. So we're just going to do a big loop. I'm going to take you around. So we've got lots of seating areas, lots of lawns, lots of places just to move around with the sun. You'll never be on top of one another. You've got lovely features throughout. We've got planters, we've got nice areas of lawn. But if you've got an equestrian interest, then this property may be useful for you as well, because we've got a small paddock to the side there, which runs along the side of the river. We've got a great holding area for a pony, and then we've got a stable block. Now we can't quite get in there today, but there are 4 bays inside there, and the sizes of the boxes range from being able to hold a Clydesdale pony, horse, or even a Shetland pony. So you've got potential here for an equestrian home. Then as we come round, we're just coming to the back here, so you can see this was where we had the downstairs lounge. Then we've got the conservatory space, and then we're now going to come through round to the rear terrace, where we've got the tennis court, a nice area for seating, and those are the bifold doors which go back into the games room, and we get all the way round. Just going to take you up and show you the courtyard, which is central courtyard, and you can see we've got all the different ages of property here. We've got the main house and the barn, the conservatory, and then the other barn which has been utilised as well. So this is a superb home. We've also got a nice area of river frontage as well, so I'm just going to take you and show you an area of the garden which runs alongside the river. Now flood defences have been put in sort of into here so that you can minimise any risk of further flooding in the future, and water may come up over the river, but it would sort of stop at this ridge here. If you can see, there's a ridge there just on the other side of the stable. So a fabulous home, great opportunity for somebody within walking distance to Penrith and just literally minutes away from Lake Ullswater. What a super home this really is. So if you're looking for a home near Penrith in Eamont Bridge, this may be the one for you. As you can see, it offers you a huge amount. We've got the paddock that you can see behind me here. We've got all these grounds. We've got river frontage. We've got a very large and substantial family home that you can just see behind me there. We can't get it all in one shot. Then this may be the one for you. Please do give us a call on 01768 881111 and we'll be happy to help you further.